See, listen, the panel wasn't in the view, so I'm going to show you the panel I'm talking about, okay? My bad. What are we doing? Listen, I like holding a mic in my hand because I'm a mic controller. What are we doing today? I'm inside of the GR Corolla again. We're going to kind of keep this short because I got things to do and children to raise. So here's what listen, interruptions. Here's what we're doing. Anybody that has a GR Corolla, they understand that there is a feature on the car that says IM, Intelligent Manual. What that basically does is whenever I'm downshifting, it automatically blips the throttle for me. Let me tell y'all something. There's going to be people that are going to say, yo, you're not a real driver. You got to shift the gears yourself. You over there granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. Listen, I don't have time for that. Okay? I like the Intelligent Manual. I like it blipping the throttle for me. Can I do it myself? Absolutely. The last car I had was the S2000. There wasn't an electronic nanny barely on that thing. You had to do it yourself. So I know how to do it. Sometimes I do, but honestly, we're about working smarter, not harder over here. That's the CarQuicks motto. Well, not really, but you get the idea. So here's what we're going to do. We got this part here. I'm not going to lie. This part looks like it came from a questionable source. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. There's a lot of lettering on here that looks Japanese, Chinese. I don't know what it is. It's probably disrespectful to just throw out which one it is for the people that are from that culture. I don't know. But here's what I know that this does. See, what this is doing, let me just take it out the package for you so you can understand what we're working with. So, let me take it out this package real quick. Listen, I know you hear a lot of package stuff on the microphone. Listen, that's called ASMR. Enjoy. So here's what we got. Got this little plug right here. See this guy right here? I have no idea what this says. I'm assuming it says start, stop, and shut off. But here's the point. Right here on the dash, under the steering wheel, is a button that says IM. That button you press to engage the Intelligent Manual. So when you're driving the car, you go to downshift, it automatically blips the throttle for you, and you feel like you are Lewis Hamilton coming to the chicane. Now, when you shut off the car, here's the problem. When you shut off the car and you turn it back on, guess what? It's off again. So you got to press the button again and get ready. Many times I've been so used to pressing it, I've come to a roundabout thinking it's on, go to downshift. The car's like, hey, you got to do it yourself now, buddy. And so I got to do it myself. So don't mind the sweat. It's blazing saddles out here. We're going to put this on. So what this does is it keeps the button on even when you shut off the car and turn it back on. There's a few people that's thrown it on. Somebody randomly on the forum did it. I saw a gentleman I know called Anthony Doe. He threw it on his GR. Shout out to his channel. He did a video on it. I'm doing a video on it because guess what? The more the merrier. Okay? That's right. So you got another one because you need to reference how this is done. I'm not even going to get too detailed, but here's what we're going to have to do. Right here, this panel. I don't even know if the camera's catching the panel. Hopefully it's catching the panel because I'm not readjusting this camera. So this panel right here, we're going to take that bad boy off. There was another way of doing this. Somebody dropped this panel under the steering wheel right here and then got to the button over here. I'm going to try to do it by going behind on this panel right here. Hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, I'm going to go under the steering wheel and get to that panel to then fish out the plug that plugs into the back of this button. And then we're going to plug this in between. The plug goes into the button. This one, the original plug, goes on the back and it keeps it on all the time. Listen, this should be fairly simple. Hopefully nothing goes wrong and my Intelligent Manual remains on every time I turn off the car because that's what I want. So listen, I have my own little tools here. Don't really need much. I got this little, panel puller. It also came with one too. So, I mean, it kind of gave you everything. I'm assuming that they know you can do this in a very simple manner. So, we're going to try to knock this out quick and in a hurry. I'll be back. Peace. See, listen. The panel wasn't in the view, so I'm going to show you the panel I'm talking about, okay? My bad. This is a panel. We're going to try to take that bad boy off, feed behind there, get to the plug right here, the IM button. Then we're going to plug this one in behind it. We're going to close this all up, and we're going to start the car, and we're going to enjoy our lives. So hold on while we get this cracking. I'm probably going to do a time lapse. I'll be perfectly honest. I'll do a time lapse up to the point I get inside there, and then we're going to go from there. So holla at your boy. I'll be back. Yeah. Let me get down. Let me get a little low. Listen. You see what I just did on the time lapse? Let me go get it. Bow yow. See that? Now listen, I got big hands. I squeeze my hand in there very flat. You get behind the plug, and if you look right here, there's a small little, hear that little, point that you press down, pull the plug out. Mad simple. I only took off this side panel. You don't got to do anything with the bottom. You saw the time lapse. Take off this side panel, squeeze your hand through there, get behind this button right here, take off this plug. Now, let's see what this next, shaking the camera and whatnot. Let's see if this next process is good. I'll put the camera on my shirt because I don't feel like putting the microphone on my shirt because I don't feel like holding it no more. Here we go. This is what we got. Remember this piece right here? We're gonna plug in to the back of this plug right there. A train. I haven't heard a train over here maybe ever. Who knows? I guess that track does work over there. All right, so got the plug right here. Plug into the back of this. And hold on a second. Pause for the cause. Oh boy. Sometimes you start something and you have to start it again. So, yeah, it's a different day. What can I say? It's a new hat on my head. Hopefully I'm in frame. Let me twist this up a little bit. Just give you a little bit of... Listen, sometimes things happen and you got to make an audible. And I had to do an audible. See, I'm sweating already. It's blazing out here. Oh, man. You would think that the nature of this install being so easy that this video should have been about 3 seconds long. But nah, I got played. So what happened was that piece you saw in that last shot was the wrong piece. Yeah, I had to figure that out. Took it out, wrong piece, put the car back together, ordered the right piece on Amazon, returned the one I had. So now we're back where we started. So we're back again. So here's the thing, right? This better be the right size, straight up. Because if it's not, I'm going to still put this video out and tell you how I just kept the car stock. I didn't change anything. What was the difference? This piece is wider. This is the right size from what I remember when I took the plug out. And this is the right size on the other end. And so when I did this the first time, the other plug was too small. So here we are again. We're back where we started. Same unrecognizable lettering. Start, stop, shut off. So hopefully this does what we want on the iMT. And we're good to go. So I don't really know if I need to do a time lapse or anything, but I'm just going to go ahead and change the video up a bit. I'm going to switch it over to this panel right here. I'm going to stick my hand in there, unplug it, plug this back in. Done. Okay? Let's do this. If this doesn't work this time, best believe it's over. Done. So let's get to work. All right. Maybe I'll time lapse this, maybe I won't. I don't know, but I'll be right back. Peace. So I said I was going to do a time lapse. I lied. We're not doing a time lapse. We're going to do this right. We're going to do some real time, okay? So let me go ahead, put my little microphone up there. You still can hear me. No, I don't sound as close as I was if I was having a microphone in my hand. I can project my voice so you can hear me. So don't complain. Be happy, Here, one little piece to remove the panel. Go right here on the side, wherever you decide to do. Pop this bad boy out. Boom. Easy peasy. Slide it out. Here you go. Off to the side. Remove a watch if you have, like me, on your wrist, because you're going to need all the space you can get. Okay? What you do next, right here, if you see my hand, this is where all the buttons are on your GR Corolla. One has the brightness for the gauge cluster, automatic headlights, trip meter, windshield, heater, iMT, intelligent manual transmission. That is what we're going to reach our hands to. So just understand how far back you need to go. Okay, you see this? Got to get back all the way there to unplug it. So I'm just going to squeeze my hand back here. Okay, you see, look at that. Hand's already halfway in there. We're already almost done. Now find the plug. It's a small little clip in the back of it. Unplug it. Don't scrape your hand up. Look at that. There goes the plug. Real time. Now let's take the plug that we need for the iMT. We plug this one in. Oh, boy, that didn't fit this time. You would have saw a whole nother video. Now we're going to slide this back in. And we're going to put our hands back. There's a certain way to put your hand in there so you're not scraping it up against this metal piece. Find the plug again. Oh, I guess there's another method too. You can actually push this whole entire button out. If you push hard enough on the back of it, the button just pops out like this. So that's the even easier way. So listen to this. I got another method. You can push the whole entire button out like this. This has little clips right here, and it will push out, and you can go from here to unplug it. So I plugged it in. You can see right there the blue plug is in. You press this in. Clips right in. Double check. Everything is good. You take this panel. That might have been, I don't know, are we at 5 minutes right now? Put this panel back. Find the points where the clips go. That is it. Let's turn the car on. I think at this point, y'all might want to see the dash. So I'm gonna undo the camera real quick, okay? It might be a little bit of shakiness. You might see a few things not in focus. It's all good. So here we are on the dash. Everybody knows when you turn this car on, the iMT is off. So we're gonna turn it on now. Don't mind the dusty dash. You see that 13,000 miles? Because I'm in the streets. So you see that, right? 13,000 miles. I'm in the street it eats, okay? Don't ever doubt me. So iMT is already on. I can press the button. I'm doing a one-man band right now with this, holding this microphone and the camera, so forgive me for the sound or the shakiness of the camera. All right, we're going for a drive. I want you to see the reckless nature of what I'm doing right now, because I'm one-handed in this right now, so this is not the business, okay? Don't do this. You see the iMT is on. I'm just seeing, you know, that it still reacts the same way it should when you're driving the car. It's a golden hour. Hopefully ain't nobody around here that's not gonna like my activities, because like I said, I'm one-handed in this bad boy right now. All right, so the point of the iMT, if you're not familiar with the GR Corolla, like I've talked about before, is that it basically does the downshift for you, rev matching it. Yeah, it's working as it should. Gonna make a quick turn. No need to go too far. I'm not doing some aggressive driving right now. We're just chilling. Yeah, there we go. Good old IMT, you know? I know some people are gonna be like, yo, you should be able to do it yourself. Listen, I can do it myself. It's not a big deal, honestly. And I'm not winning no award for doing it myself. All I'm doing is spending more time thinking about rev matching when I ain't winning no podiums. My day job is not racing cars. Okay, I enjoy the back roads. That's what I am. I'm a back road driver. Catch me out in the twisties. All right, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm really not going to expound too much on this. This is about as simple as it possibly gets. You turn the car on, IMT's on. Instead of you having to keep repeating it over and over whenever the car shuts off, this keeps it on. Don't say I never gave you a driving video, because I did. This is about as good as it's going to get until I get a mount on this car for a POV drive. So until then, it's CarQuicks. Check in on the podcast. You know the drill. See you there. Peace.